also broke up the ring that you used to be able to fly between Kaldari Jita and a Mars space, Kaldari space and a Mars space quite easily. That's now got a low sec system in the way, in the gap, which makes that transversal a lot tougher than it used to be. No, we're good, thanks. And thank you for the Moonwolf shout out. Cheers. Hi, Kangaroo. Has the time sync required remained the same? I mean, the activity still happens offline. You don't necessarily need to be online any longer. I don't know when the skill queue changed. That one I would have to investigate. When the point where you don't no longer have to be on 24 hours before your skill expires. I'm not sure when that one changed. Hey, Bikini Team, welcome on in. Good to have you back. Hey, so there's a lot of people. That may have already been there. That's fair enough. That definitely changed in the years that I was away. I remember there being an app that you could link your account to with the ESI, so you could, if you couldn't get to a computer, you could still put your skills on. Now you can have skills, 2 years in advance. Let's change back to the old multi-frequencies. So yeah, bunch of new ships, bunch of new PvE activities. Player-owned stations have changed very recently thanks to the Equinox upgrade. So there's a whole new bits and pieces around there which I do not get because I don't do PvP at all. So that whole aspect is very much unusual for me. I want to learn more about it. I just need to get more familiar with nullsec before I get in part of that. I don't remember that. It doesn't exist anymore. It was very handy though. Yeah, it was very handy at the time. I do remember it because I remember checking it quite frequently. Make sure I could add my skills in. But yeah, I don't think it exists anymore. Well, there's no need. It was called Neocom. That's the one I remember. That's the one I remember. Are you going to come anywhere closer to me? Or am I going to have to go and get your ass? Or are you stuck behind something? That's definitely a possibility. If you're stuck. Are you stuck behind the station? Is that why you can't come any closer? Let's put me out your misery then. Hey, Jending first. Yeah, cool. Oh, I might have to check that out. Thank you very much. I like that. I'll open that link. The Bitter Vet's Guide. Nice. There's going to be a whole bunch of much smaller changes. Skinner is the other one that will probably be quite large. You can now make your own skins. There are ways of dropping stuff in the game and doing bits and pieces. So if you want to have your own skins for things, you can do that. It does take a reasonable amount of time, skills, and ISK. but there's ways of essentially designing our own stuff now. Some of them are nicer than others. That one's quite nice. That one's very pink. Some of them are nice. Some of them are interesting. But you can get limited materials and you can get infinite materials, so there's a bit of a difference between certain things you can get and other things. Right, let's grab that, 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 grab that. Hey, Azza, good evening. Some changes have been great, and some of them make certain activities more difficult, but that's the nature of the game. That is true. I still think there's too much of a focus on nullsec and not enough focus on highsec, but I would say that I spend most of my time in highsec, so why would I not? Just the way it is. Yes, and I fully... You have my vote, and any support that you need. I think. I guess it's an idea that when the last set of votes came through, I was like, I wonder what it would be like to be CSM. But I don't think I know enough about the game yet to do it justice. So I'm happy that somebody that I do know, that does know a little bit more about it, is interested. So, because, yes, you have my full support. The Air Career Program, I don't necessarily think that would have been active in the last 6 years ago, 5-6 years. There's now a way of earning some nice skill points and bits and pieces. There's a bit more of a tutorial introduction on how to play the game again. It didn't really exist before. Yeah. What else is there? Things that have changed, things that are new that I don't remember before. There's a few more things, like some menu options that will help you get things. Project Discovery, that came out around the same time as the pandemic. So, help sequence. It's like a little idle game that you can essentially play while you're doing other things. Like if you're a miner, for example, you can just sit there and do Project Discovery. But it gives you periodic rewards over time. With the top prize being a Marshall blueprint, so you can make your own Marshall. Daily opportunities, yeah, which kind of existed before, but I wasn't really familiar with it. So there's a nice Air monthly trek that you can do. If you do 2 of these daily goals every day for 12 days in a month, you can get a bunch of skill points plus some Evermarks, Skinner items, and some cash. Plus you get rewards for completing these every day. So that helps you with a little bit of a boost as well. That one's already been brought in, so we'll get rid of that one off the overlay. Scamdemic. Don't even get political. No political. No politics in channel. The new Gristas and Angel ships. Yes. A whole bunch of new ships there. Gristas get a Titan, which I'm not sure if they have before. Plus there's the Alligator and the Mambo, which I don't think existed, I want to say. There's the Angel Cartel Titan, which is easily the best looking Titan. Full stop. I'm not even going to entertain the argument around that. That is clearly a beautiful ship. I want to fly. If I was going to buy a Titan, if someone said you can have a Titan, which one do you want? That's that one. That one there. I couldn't fly it, but I want that one. Beautiful. I play on a test server. Oh, jealous much. I want to play with on the one that's on the Chinese server. I want to play with the Trigvalian Dreadnought, Trigvalian Marauder, not Dreadnought. Sorry, we can play with the Trigvalian Dreadnought now. I want to play with the Trigvalian Marauder. That's what I want to play with. But apparently it's only on Chinese server, so that's a shame. So yeah, there's a whole lot, there's a nice bunch of stuff there. Right, what have we got into the, that's all, 1 point something odd billion. Nothing special. We'll eat it all. I do like the trig ships. So the trig ships are all about armor, and they have one, you can only mount one weapon, which is the entropic disintegrator, which builds up damage over time. So per cycle, the amount of damage that it does goes up. But you need to maintain target lock and maintain firing. So yeah, you can't stop. So it's like a beam that comes out and then it cycles up. And you've got Edencom, which has the photon projector, which is like chain lightning. Does damage to the chain over time. So that's really cool as well. So you can do it to damage up to like 10 targets at a time. Which when you're running fleet F4 fleets and people are complaining about their frigates, it tends to mean that they don't complain about their frigates all that much. After that. It's good fun. It's a good fun ship. But I do like the Trigvalian ships. I was happily pleasantly surprised, that's the word I was looking for, when I started flying trig ships. I've got a soft spot for them. And the one I can't fly is the Dreadnought. Sounds familiar. It does. Well, no, it happens. I mean, the Unicom ships are nice, but you need a lot of extra skills to fly them that you wouldn't necessarily. It's much easier to learn Trigvalian ships than it is to fly the Edencom ships. And also the ammo is bloody expensive. Like, the ammo on this is basically free because I'm using Tech 1 lenses. The ammo in Edencom ships is like stupid.
Warp drive active. Autopilot.
It's like 3,000. It's like 3,000, 4,000 a shot. No, they're definitely fun, yeah. Keep an eye on chat as well. You never know what might happen. Right, so I'm currently learning Hybrid Turret 5, plus the 2 specializations afterwards. I don't necessarily worry about the 8% that I'll get by not doing those levels, but that will allow me to fly the T2 Venture Fit for Friday, and also allow me to fly an Enyo for Bernatalos. Then I got medium hybrid turret with the blasters that will allow me to fly the Vigilant, and then the mid-marter cruiser with the projectile turrets should allow me to fly the Vagabond, and then I will be able to do all of the burners. Because at the moment the burner bases I'm not able to do them at the moment, so I'm having to stand aside with those. Metal scraps going into to sort. Cool. Right, let's turn this mission in. Complete. Thank you. Request. Economic team. Speaking of which, where's my team? There he is. Destroy the Hawk. Accept. And I can never remember them, so fortunately I have my burners list. Orbit 18. Molyneux Rage. Molyneux Rage. Okay, cool. And second burner of the night. Nice. Well, I was doing POC earlier, so I think it's the first burner of the night. Do I not have... Oh, unless I have Murmur... I've got on it. Ah, I've got the rage in. Yeah, I got the rage loaded. That's nice.
Warp drive active.
So yeah. Ship trees. I love the ship tree. Ship tree's really nice. Makes you seeing everything so much easier. All the SOE ships. The relationships between everything. Makes understanding everything a lot easier. I would like to see some of the more rarer ships on the tree. Maybe as a toggle. So you can toggle the more rarer ships on and off. You can see where they sit in the relationship, but that's personal preference.
Warp drive active.
Ooh, nice. Well, say hi to Vampire Lady for us. Will do. Cool, cool, cool. Right, there's the gate.
Warp drive active.
Activate the range extenders. Alright, I'm going to orbit at 18. Orbit the Horde at 18. There it goes. Don't need to worry about the other two. I'm not even Satog. I'm going to go with that. How long have you been playing Eve? This character is currently 13 months old, just over. Before that, I had about a 9-10 year hiatus due to personal circumstances. But I have got a character that is from 2013. So there is stuff that I remember from 2013. I played for a year back then, and now I'm back again. But this time it's the first time I'm streaming it. So I created this character, then started streaming with this character. So yeah. So technically, I suppose the easiest way of saying it, I've been playing for 13 months because all the stuff I've forgotten probably more than I remember from 10 years ago. It's just a few vague recollections of certain things that I can remember that I hadn't had before. Obviously, people aren't paying attention to chat right now. It's a shame. Alchemist. Shh. I'm the only one that said anything. No offense, but you win quite a bit already. Let's give other people a fair chance. I not necessarily think I'm going to carry on with that. I think I will announce it in chat. I will announce it. So people have to be listening. I might run them for a little bit longer than 5 minutes, though. I might run them for like 10 or something. Because when I was running them for like 45 minutes, people were logging off. So it was like, yeah, okay. I don't know. Well, thank you for paying attention, Alchemist. I do appreciate it. I appreciate all the lurkers. You don't have to say anything. There is no obligation that you need to say anything in my chat. If you want to sit here and lurk, just enter the giveaways. That's fine, because you still count as a viewer, and that's, at the moment, that's my main aim. My main aim is to get Eve Partner. I need to get those 40 concurrent viewers for 3 months. And if, you know, lurking and people lurking is going to will do that. So I'm all for it. Lurk away, guys, lurk away. Shadow Serpentis remote sensor booster. Nice. And internal stabilizers. First Talos mission. Cheeky. Do you think this game deserves to be paid 20 quid a month for? $20 a month. I do, yes, because I play for... I mean, if you just count the time I'm streaming, which is about 3 hours a night, it works out. I mean, I stream 15 hours of this a week. I lost all of the frames then. Ooh, I got a prototype working device. Sweet. Oh, it's one of those. Keep forgetting. I need to take some of these rockets out. Karnak, you won the spin. The bot has chosen you. Congratulations. Again. I'm going to reload those to get some more space. Right. Let's quickly load up the location. We need to come back here in a second. Congratulations, Karnak, you won. That's really nice, though. I'm quite impressed with that. I need to do some of these burner losses because I'm not doing them, and people are winning lots of money for them. Right, giveaway wheel. Mr. Karnak, what have you won? It's looking a bit lighter than it was. With more chance of winning a skin these days. And the giveaway bot, the wheel has said a skin? A skin. So the skin wheel says
autopilot engaged.
Falcon Blue Tiger skin, courtesy Attack 45. So, exclamation mark IDN in chat for me, please, so I know where to get.
Permission requested. Docking
if you haven't already,
accepted.
because I can't see you on the screen.
Autopilot disabled. Waypoint reached.
Almost event pack, that would be handy. Yes. Considering. Right, let's do this before we go back out. Thank you. I know, I mean, I can remember some people's stuff, but it just makes it a bit easier. Everyone's treated the same then, whether I know you very well or not. Right, Falcon Blue Tiger skin. There we go. Go back to Eve. There we go. Right, let's make sure the Falcon Blue Tiger skin gets removed. Otherwise, somebody else will try and win that. And I won't be able to give it away to anybody. Oh, thank you very much, Welsh. That's very kind of you. There you go. Little blue tiger. Hulk Media Miasma skin. So this is Eve Partners. These are what the Eve Partners get to give away for people's. They get the medium miasma skins. It used to be the scope indication skins, and I'm sure it was something else before that. But this is the current list, and it makes the Hulk look so much better. It's a bit boring otherwise. So we've got one of these to give away. That will be the next one that we do. I will do this as a singular giveaway for the next one. 3-minute entry, Mr. Day says, so we can do that. Not a problem. Let me get rid of some of the items that are in my cargo hold right now. Because I need to go back and pick up where I dropped off the stuff. Cool. So we will be giving away giveaway item, a Hulk. Not spell. Media. Cool. And I want to go to the station.
Warp drive active.
So, and that's a 3-minute giveaway. I will start that pretty shortly, I think. So be aware. Keep an eye on things. Locations, agent missions, dynamic team, encountered at spaceport location.
Warp drive active.
Should be relatively, the container I dropped should be relatively safe. So I need to fit 450, 900, 1,800, I would say. Maximum. Oh, well, that's very kind. Argos, welcome on in as well. And you're using 2 of my favourite Twitch emotes. I like those, both of them. Oh, well, thank you.
Active.
I could definitely do better. There's definitely things that I can improve on, but it's always a journey. And if I'm finding at least a little bit of entertainment for people, that's the important thing. And I'm working on improving things. You know, we've got new computers should help upgrade the quality of the stream to 1080p and more than 16 frames a second. Should be nice. There we go. We got our bits. Let's head home.
Warp drive active.
Multi-boxing potentially, so I don't have to do all the salvaging myself. I can follow behind in a Noctis and grab a bunch of stuff. That'd be nice. And I'm hoping e-partner this year. That's definitely the game.